What's up guys, today we're looking at a wearable display. This is called the VUFINE, and it's just what I said. It's a wearable display that sits right here. It's about an inch away from your eyeball, and right now I have it plugged into a camera, but there's like several uses for this. You know, you could use it with drones. It works with the DJI Phantom, the HDMI output module, so you can plug it in there, and when you're flying, you wouldn't even necessarily, I guess, need a screen. You wouldn't need to like use your iPad. You could just use this to see it, and then you can see the drone and see the display right through here. And this is, like I said, it's an inch away from my eyeball, and I have it set on my glasses right now. It actually comes with a set of glasses that, if you don't wear glasses, otherwise they have an alternative to where you can get like a headband. It's like a headband, and then you mount the VUFINE on the side. Otherwise they have a baseball cap that you can do that, but they come with these glasses, so if you don't wear glasses, these are actually kind of foggy. But it comes with this little side piece here. I'm just gonna unplug it here for a second and show you the actual VUFINE. So this part extends out like this, so that way you can kind of find where you want it to sit at on your eye, what feels comfortable. And then on the back you got that little blue button. This button turns it on and off, and it will blink blue if it doesn't have a signal, and then it will be a solid blue if it has signal. So if it's hooked up and it's solid blue, that just means it can't display whatever display. And I'll jump right into that. This will work with any device that can output 720p. Now, if it will output 1080p, this won't work, or it might work, but on the devices that I've had, it won't work. Some devices are trained to kind of auto select what they're feeding to, and they can downgrade that to 720p. But with the devices that I have that worked were, well, my GoPro, my Panasonic GH3. Now when I hook it up to the Panasonic GH4, unless I actually am recording in 720p, then this wouldn't work, which was a real bummer, because that's the camera that I use a lot. And that's another good use for this. Like, one of the major uses that I'd find is that you can hook this to your camera, and then you can use the gimbal or a crane, and you can see, even with, I'm closing one eye, but that's because I'm focusing, you know, on what's going on there. But you can keep both eyes open, and you can use this for reference, and it works really, really good. Now, that's one thing I wish that they would kind of upgrade, is that this would work on all 1080p devices, because yeah, we really don't need 1080 packed in that little tiny screen. But again, this is reference, and it needs to be able to work with those devices. So like I said, it does work with like the DJI Phantom output. It works with the Solo. It works with a few other drones. I'll put that in the description. But how this works, it comes with this little part here. This part is, it's magnetic. So it just magnetizes on to the side of your glasses. And like I said, you can put this on any style of glasses. I've actually put it on sunglasses, which are really good, you know, especially if you're going outdoors. But another use I thought about just recently, with that Pokemon Go being such a hit, is what if you wore this and you plug that into your phone, and then, I haven't really played the game, but then you could always like see where you're going and also see the game. So that might be handy, and stop some people from getting hurt or whatnot. What comes in the box? Here's the box, VUFINE, okay? And it comes with a HDMI cord, and that plugs into the side of the not the goggles. I was about to say goggles. There's two ports here. One's to charge it, one's to plug in your mini HDMI. And then they also throw in an adapter, which I was just using, and you got this little adapter here, so you can plug it into that kind of HDMI. You use it with the GoPro as well. And I ended up getting one of these cords, but this thing is a little too short. It's just basically adapters, you know, and you can get it as long as your device outputs 720p. If not, then I'm not sure if this will work. But it's real lightweight. Honestly, when you're wearing it, it gets a little, at first, it's totally unique. It's totally different. And it can take some getting used to. But once you get used to it, this thing is, it's definitely on the right track. And it allows you to see, I mean, you can see it perfectly. I can see it perfectly, you know, whatever I have it plugged into. You know, even if I have both eyes open, I can see what I'm looking at here, and it's just a little bit, it's a little bit different. But yeah, it's magnetic, it's lightweight. Like I said, you can adjust it here. So there's no actual like physical buttons where you would adjust like the display on this. Everything is just, you would do like in your camera or on your phone or in your drone app or whatnot, whatever you're going to use it for. The display would always be the same. This is more of a reference, you know what I mean, to where you're not going to be like looking at something under a microscope through this. No, this is for reference and to allow you to see something when otherwise you couldn't. So that's the VUFINE. I'll put a link in the description, and that's that. Thanks for watching.